Okay, what's up, every pony? It's that time at last. We can now start My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 6, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Episodes 1 and 2, The Crystalline. Now, before we get started, I'm just going to say this. Coming up here shortly, probably tomorrow, I'm going to make a video about just questions I have for my channel and just how I want to go forward with other reactions once this is over. I was gonna make a community post, but I figured it'd be easier to make a video, like just a video to say it instead of trying to type it all out. So, but anyways, that'll be later on. Let's just get started with this. The Crystalline. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, library. Where did they put the library?
I guess Starlight. Nice. Where you know the library is. How long was this from the outside? I wonder how long it's been from
Morning, Starlight.
the last
Spike.
episode to this episode.
I'm still trying to find my way around. You don't happen to know where the library is, do you?
Next door on the left.
Oh.
Wow, that was conveniently easy.
Altruism? Definitely. Starlight, good morning. Come in.
Sorry I'm late. I got a little turned around. I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil after everything I did.
I mean, I think it's...
Well, I don't want to dwell on the past, and neither should you.
Yeah,
The castle
exactly.
is your home now, and as far as being my pupil goes,
And like I said,
just
I
try
like
to figure out
Starlight,
what your
so...
first friendship lesson should be.
But they did
well,
forgive
it
her.
looks like you're really
Well,
narrowing
it don't
down.
matter.
Oh, these are just
I can already tell I like
After
Starlight,
this,
so...
on to the bees.
Yeah, just classic Twilight. You might want to get used to it, Starlight. That's just how Twilight is. So, don't give me... I do apologize if I get their names confused at any one point, because Twilight and Starlight are very similar name sounding. If I won't get the character mixed up, I might just say the wrong name, which is, I guess, get the character mixed up, so... I'll try not to, but it might happen.
I know I'm just learning about friendship, but I didn't think there were this many lessons for anything. How do we choose?
Maybe I should pare things down a bit before we go through them. Why don't you join the others in the throne room? They're planning our trip to the Crystal Empire when Shining Armor and Princess Cadence have their baby.
Oh, right, that's it. I forgot that was a thing coming up. So when are they having the baby?
Which way is the throne room?
Well, I think we should leave ASAP. I don't want to miss the crystalline.
But, shouldn't we wait for the invitation?
Frankly, I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it comes to a crystalline.
What's a crystalling?
Well, that's just it, darling. Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure.
I
Crystal
mean,
Empire was gone for
yeah,
1,000 years.
so that's probably why you wouldn't know, but
Customs are a bit
still.
murky.
We know it's got something to do with the new baby.
And a party!
And the crystal heart.
And a party! It's some kind of cool
Yes, we get as a party, Pinky.
It's not hard to understand. Most things in the Crystal Empire aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for example.
Yes, we know, Spike. Don't think anyone wants to hear it again or cares.
Plus, I've had to help Twilight do a lot of research on crystallings.
Yeah.
Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest shard of crystal they can find, then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power.
Interesting.
This is a royal crystalling, so pretty much the whole empire will show up. That hasn't happened in a millennia.
So the Crystal Heart will
What do
get
you
pretty
mean
powerful after
increases
this.
the Crystal Heart's power.
The energy it uses to protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
Protect it from what?
I didn't help Twilight with that part.
Yeah, it's a good question. What does it protect it from?
Hey, Twilight, can I ask you something about the Crystal Empire?
Huh. Funny you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire.
Really?
I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives.
Sunburst?
Of course, that's just one idea. We could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Or we could tag along with the CNCs the next time they try to help a pony who can't figure out why they're special. Starlight? Is something wrong?
What?
Yeah, she's nervous.
No, those all sound great.
I know! I guess you were right. It is gonna be hard to choose one.
I think I know which one she would rather not do. Starlight.
Ugh, I am never gonna find my way around.
Okay, I guess his saying about the mirror back in Party 1 is true.
Figuring out what my first
There's at
friendship
the mirror.
lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options.
I like that.
Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
When we were foals, Sunburst knew everything there was to know about magic. He always knew just what to do.
I see.
And he was
This seems pretty
always there to
powerful.
help me.
So what exactly
I
does
guess
that
it's
cutie
not
mark mean,
surprising that
though?
Sunburst got his cutie mark in magic.
I mean, he got it in magic, but
School. But when he left,
I don't know. Seems like
You blamed
I guess a lot of these
cutie
cutie marks, I
marks
keep
on
questioning
the
a question
Twilight and
why a lot of
the
these cutie marks.
Back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
Yes, thanks, Spike, for reminding us.
not really stuff I'm super eager to tell Sunburst.
I'm not going to
about.
question what cutie
I mean,
marks and
He's
other than
probably
the
some
CMC, it seems
big
the other ones are
important
just
wizard now, and
cutie marks.
I can't even find my way around Twilight's castle.
Well, if Sunburst is that good at magic, maybe he'd appreciate your,
I mean, you're pretty good at magic too, Starlight. I mean, you made a
should talk to
spell,
Twilight
you
about
modified a spell to go back
I'm
in
sure she'd
time.
want to hear
That's
what you have to say.
I
impressive.
know, but I don't want her to think I'm not ready to learn, or that I'm not grateful for everything she's doing.
Spike, come quick!
It's a crystalling invitation.
That's
Shining Armor's
unique.
father. I'm an aunt. Well, this settles it. Since we're going to the Crystal Empire, your first friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Great.
Because meeting a griffin or going with the CMC doesn't sound all that exciting as a friendship lesson, to be honest.
Applejack, what is that?
Oh, just a little something for the youngin'.
I'm not even gonna question about how you're
Sweet
you're just now
apple
noticing that
trees.
Rainbow Dash.
We make them for all the apples, and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam! Ooh, pretty.
Good going, Pinky.
Well, mobile is real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm. I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts. But I think they're more happy we'll be attending the baby's crystaling. I can't wait to see all that light and love make the crystal heart even more sparkly and shiny! Actually, Pinky, the Crystal Heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north.
That doesn't
Wow,
sound
this
good.
Crystalling sounds pretty important. I'd understand if you wanted to, you know.
So,
wait
basically,
to
it's
do
what
a
keeps
different
the-
friendship lesson
Wait,
when we get
what
back.
exactly does it do? It keeps
Are you
the
kidding? This
frozen
trip is
north
perfect.
away?
Not only
I
do
don't
I
know.
get to see the baby and take part in the ceremony that helps maintain the magic of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't wait.
Right. Me neither. Actually, Twilight.
Yeah.
I am a little worried about meeting Sunburst.
Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along. I've broken the whole lesson down into a few easy steps to ensure this reunion goes off without...
Few easy steps. Well, that's typical Twilight. So I'm surprised that the list is that short. To be honest.
Step 1, head to Sunburst.
I thought it'd be longer.
Started on the right hook. Step 2, get to the castle with enough time to visit the baby. Shining armor.
Twilight.
I didn't know you were meeting us.
Of course I
You
am.
look
It's me,
exhausted.
right here I am. Why wouldn't I come meet my sister? Though we haven't met before.
Are you all right?
Never better. Being a father is amazing and wonderful and amazing and confusing and amazing, but surprising too, you know? I mean, not that you'd know. You wouldn't know, I know. You know?
What?
Sorry. I haven't really slept since Cadence had the baby. Come to think of it, she hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course. I don't know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're an aunt now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson.
I just wish there was a way to do both.
Maybe there is. You've already done the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow it.
I mean, it can't be that
You're
easy.
a genius.
The face with that.
Genius.
Yeah, Starlight isn't
Shining Armor
impressed
and I
by
will head
that
straight to the castle,
spike.
and you two can head straight to Sunbursts.
Aye, aye, Princess.
All right, big brother. Let's go see this amazing baby pony.
I know you're a little worried about this reunion, but I'm sure Twilight.
With Spike in charge this lesson, it's gonna go bad. I just know.
How I'd rather do absolutely anything else.
Well, I bet she's taken that into account too. It's all part of the lesson. Trust the lesson.
Right. Hey, is that you?
Oh, yep, it sure is. Now, according to the list, Sunburst's house is...
Why is there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire?
Because Spike the Brave and Glorious saved all of us from King Sombra.
I thought it was the Great and Honorable Spike, the Brave and Glorious.
Really?
He must have dropped the Great and Honorable title part.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
It most certainly is!
That's it! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Before we go in, I should probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
Come on, big brother. I've met babies before. I expect meeting this one will be any different.
Oh. What the oh.
Of course, I could be wrong.
What? Is that supposed to... a baby... Oh,
Baby
alicorn? What?
It looks that way.
That thing is... I don't know what to think about that
By
thing.
accomplishing some great princess-worthy deed.
Yeah, how can you just be born with them? The birth of an alicorn is something Equestria has never seen.
It is beyond even our understanding.
Wait,
That's
even
not
they don't know?
reassuring.
Wow! A unicorn and a Pegasus! So she can be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic!
Well, I know all about super strong flying.
The question though is,
Keep tabs on her magic.
what would it have been if it wasn't an alicorn? What would it have been, I wonder? Oh my god! What would it have been if it wasn't an alicorn, since Cadence is an alicorn, but her horn was given to her, so maybe the baby would just been a Pegasus? I don't want to think about that too much.
This crystal
Baby is an alicorn, I don't know what to think about it.
Do you think we should call it off?
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic.
I can't imagine canceling such a beautiful and important ceremony.
Yes, baby
over
magic, but
something
not
so
alicorn baby magic. I mean,
adorable.
Jesus.
Yeah, of course.
spite of the little one's abilities, this crystalling might be more important than ever. Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that.
But it's not a princess alicorn, it's just an alicorn, right? Or would it be considered a prince? I guess. I don't know.
Shining armor, do you have everything you need for the ceremony?
Huh? Oh no! I still have to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and pick a crystaller!
All right, take it easy.
Yeah, you haven't done nothing. You would think it's all would have been done before the baby.
And we'll all help you with everything else.
Baby.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Tell the one about the Equestrian Games.
Well, as much as I love reliving my heroes,
Starlight is loving it.
Starlight and I have an important
To
lesson to do. By
procrastinate
ordering the Princess of
on
Friendship.
her friendship lesson.
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal with your fears by facing them, not by putting it off.
Let's go get this over with.
Interesting looking house.
Wait!
What?
Knocking on the door isn't the next thing on the list.
Really,
Seriously?
Spike?
I know Twilight can be a little nitpicky, but this is your
A
first
little.
lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south. And then you might end up taking a giant step backwards instead of forwards. Maybe you'll never be able to learn anything about friendship at all. It's almost like your whole future depends on this moment.
Okay, Spike.
Highlight the importance of the meeting. Check. I can't believe you wanted to skip that.
Wow, Spike.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for you?
It's me, Starlight. We used to be friends?
Of course! Starlight! My goodness, it's been a long time.
Does he even recognize her?
What
It's hard to
have you
tell.
been up to?
Me? Oh, you know, some of this, some of that, different stuff.
Taking over
Right
a
now, I'm
village,
sort
you
of
know.
Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Yeah, that's actually kind of why I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but
Oh, no. Yes! Yes, that's me, yep. Important wizard. Really busy with lots of, wizarding.
Yeah, I don't think that you're a wizard. Not with how you
Right.
were
Well,
talking there.
good to see you.
Very suspicious. But you could just be a
We
very
should have
awkward
highlighting the importance of the
wizard.
meeting after all.
You are one.
I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants.
Ugh.
Dearest citizens, I am sure you are all just as thrilled and ready for this crystalling as myself and Shining Armor.
I'm not ready.
Take it easy. Just pick whoever looks the most like honor guard material.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
I'm
But
sorry.
sure.
Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
I can only imagine. Now, I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision. So, I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure.
Okay, that's just making it harder on him,
Don't they all
Rarity.
sort of look the same?
And yeah, they all look the same.
To the untrained eye, perhaps. What do you think, Shining Armor?
I think that's making him even more crazy and confused.
I hope Twilight and Pinky are having better luck with the baby. Well,
I would say that's a strong baby, but Pound, I think it was Pound Cake, was able to fly her around as well, so...
So, the Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
Oh, I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for magic school?
What?
Yeah,
I
no.
don't see what that has to do with anything. Why would you even ask that?
Yeah.
I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What? No. Like you said, I'm a important wizard.
Yeah, like I said before, I have a feeling he
There's something on
isn't.
Twilight's list that can help here?
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So, all we need is...
The baby?
We're here! She's a really strong flyer!
Yeah, she does not look happy now. Jesus. That's not good at all. Oh my god, this baby is
gonna make it hard to do the crystalling.
It's worse than that. Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
Okay, that's even worse. But Jesus, baby is oh my god.
I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil.
Shining Armor's a father! I'm an aunt! Your first friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst!
Yes.
So
that's
far,
me.
that first part is...
Wizard.
The baby is an ally.
Oh my
So she can be a super
god.
strong flyer and have crazy baby magic!
Yeah, you would think the Crystal Heart would be a bit more powerful, but I guess it's never had a baby alicorn shatter it. Wow. Okay then. That is... Okay. Does this intro ever change? I didn't know. I mean, we're on season 6, episode 2, and it still hasn't changed. So I've seen a notice that if it has, I mean, it has changed a little bit from the first season to the second season with adding the train in, but I don't know. It's been the same one for the last few seasons now, or all the seasons, really.
Ancient ceremony, but we're also about to be frozen solid.
Without the Crystal Heart's magical protection, the entire city's about to become a winter wasteland.
But what about when King Sombra ruled the Crystal Empire and the Crystal Heart was missing?
I mean,
The city
it was
wasn't
just
covered in snow then.
exactly. It was just
The heart wasn't
missing.
missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm afraid.
Basically, it was missing without being destroyed. Yeah.
Are already forming.
I can totally fly up there and bust those puppies. No problem.
I wouldn't advise it, Rainbow Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know.
This far north, the weather has a will of its own, and now it will only grow stronger, enveloping everything in its path,
Including the Crystal Empire.
And us along with it.
There's gotta be something.
I know Princess Twilight is keen on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick up where we left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Miss Maine's Material Amity, Rockhoof's Rapport, Flash Prance's Fellowship. But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Yeah.
Not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past. Maybe even something they regret.
Really? That's on the list?
I don't see how
Wow.
Yeah, we should just get out of your mane. It's pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important work to do.
What? Oh, right, yes.
Yeah,
No
he's
rest
definitely not a
for the
wizard.
Wizard League.
Come on, Spike.
There must be a spell that can restore the Crystal Heart.
Perhaps. But it isn't something that either of us know.
The library here at the castle is nearly as extensive as the one in Canterlot. There's a good chance we can find something there.
Can you hold off the storm?
But if the library's that big, how are you going to find what you need, though?
Eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north. We will do what we can, but you must hurry.
I don't know how long it will take to find the right spell, but you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere warm.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girls.
I'm gonna need all of your help. The Crystal Library is enormous.
You can count on us, Twily.
Really, Pinky? Just
Where'd
toss
you
the
go?
baby?
This way!
Well, Spike, looks like my biggest fears came true. I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
It's not the list, Spike, or you, or Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
I mean, I didn't really get that
Friends.
feeling.
He didn't
You just
have
weren't
to say
trying.
so.
It seemed like neither of you were really trying,
Well,
what I felt.
Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Spike. At least I have two friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on.
We're just saying that it might not be the best idea to stay outside.
I camped out all night for this spot. I'm not about to just give it up.
Okay, that voice is very strange for that body.
The view is just
That guy's
still
mustache
in the
was
back, like
interesting.
inside your house.
The crystalling ceremony is one of our most sacred traditions. And
Why does he have a Twilight
Crystal Heart,
pin on his
as close to the
jacket?
action as possible.
Honestly, I don't know.
I would
if
love to
there's
have that
any
pin.
crystalline. The truth is, the baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby alicorn?
You had to say.
Wait to see that.
You had to say that,
Wings are
Applejack.
probably so cute.
I know.
Eh.
I am
The wings
100%
are
sure the
strange.
crystalling isn't happening.
I think that's the thing I'm not really sure about with the baby is the wings.
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
Yeah, this crowd is not listening.
Young Billy, come back here.
Come to Ride-a-Buck's boat chants, hay hooks and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes. Anything up there?
Not yet. I'm not even sure how these are organized. Shining Armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
They're trying, but they can't even catch the baby. He's trying, not they're trying. Yep, that didn't work, Rarity. Maybe it is they.
What is going on? You want the long or the short version?
Short?
The baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the Crystal Heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the Crystal Empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow.
Oh,
That's the short version. I mean, it's pretty much straight to the point, but...
What about this? Trotter's Tome of Reliquary?
I think this is it.
Spell of Relic Reconstitution. I can't believe we found it.
It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
And there goes the book.
Spell was the only thing we found in the whole library that was even close to what we needed.
I'm so sorry, Twilight.
It's
Well, not your fault.
Starlight. None of us were expecting any of this.
You just came in and... I mean, everybody used their shield to deflect the blast. And it just happened to bounce around and hit the book.
2 minutes ago, it's you, Twilight. I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take.
Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can, but we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the train station before the tracks freeze over.
We will, but between you and Twilight,
Babies, calm down.
I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just sorry about your lesson.
That doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard, and I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew.
Sunburst? I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails.
I mean, that's a good point, but if he was a wizard, but since he's not a wizard, don't know if he'll be much help. So he does seem pretty book smart. So we'll have to see.
Sunburst! Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The Crystal Heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn.
Really?
Really! And her magic is a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the heart. But Twilight thinks she can fix it, and Princess Cadence thought you could help.
Me?
Of course! You're an important wizard in the Crystal Empire, it just makes sense!
Right. You know, I'd like to help. I really would. I just have so much, important wizard work to do around here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stay here!
Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystaller holds the young one aloft, all of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the Crystal Heart will
Yeah,
be
you guys
stronger
are
than it
so...
ever has before.
It really is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The Crystal Heart is shattered.
No, we're not telling the populace that the heart is shattered. Now they want to leave. Maybe you should have been honest about it from the start, Applejack, and told them that it was broken from the start.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I heard you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
Well, you were wrong, okay? I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
Well, that is a shocker.
I know it's hard for you to understand, but not all of us end up achieving greatness.
What? Why wouldn't I understand
Yeah.
that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship.
After all the stuff you went
Just any
through,
pony for that.
it's kind of lucky she picked you at
She's
all.
more of a student than a protege.
And that too.
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the big important wizard you were expecting.
And what I meant by surprise was that, I mean, yes, she did do some bad, but
You always knew so much
I liked that she joined
look at
the
all these
good
books.
side, but still, after what she did, it
Reading
is
about magic is
in a
one
way
thing,
surprising,
but you don't know what
but
it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind. And then getting so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village, and then get defeated by Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back at them, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship, but you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends!
and there's the whole entire premise of season 5.
Did you really travel through time?
From the start, the intro and
told you
the
he'd be impressed.
finale.
I'm
Premiere
sorry
and finale.
I lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could have helped me at magic school, and I could
Yeah.
have helped you to...
Not become totally evil?
Yeah.
Let's
See,
just
there's
say
the. I guess
you know
that
what
part of
it's
the
like to
lesson
have something you're
did
not
work.
exactly
To
proud
say
of.
something you're not proud
You
of.
showed up thinking I was some big wizard.
He admitted he wasn't proud of it.
I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight would be proud of us.
Well, if you ever want to tell her about it, we should probably leave now.
I forgot to tell you, they're evacuating the city. You need to get to the train station. Unless you've got a spell here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal heart so the baby can have her crystalling.
Crystalling? Of course!
Yeah, your magic doesn't seem to be working anymore.
Push them back, my sister!
This way!
Yeah, he didn't really fare that well. You got a little bit rainbow, but
We have to go back!
I know how to stop this!
I mean, I guess Celestia might know who Sunburst is, since if you went to the magic school,
I think that's everything.
I think that's what that look kind of zoomed in on
Looks like to
Celestia
me,
was
but
about.
There's only one way to find out.
Yep, I kind of saw that coming.
The spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
An old student of mine believes he does.
The baby did this?
Yeah.
Putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
Oh, the crystalline?
Crystalling!
Yeah.
Combining that spell with the light and love of every pony gathered for the ceremony, together with Somnambula's weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents.
Well, that could be useful.
That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
What? But he studied magic his whole life. You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
Well, I mean, he may not be a wizard, but he has a lot of book knowledge,
I had planned on asking
which
Twilight to
means
be our
that
crystal,
if others, he can give that knowledge to others to, you know, be the wizard. Like, you know, he gives the spells out and the others use the spells. I guess he could be a book wizard. Yeah. Whatever I'm saying. Okay, all four of them using keep the crystal heart together.
citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire.
She is beautiful. Oh, it's just so moving.
I wonder, was that jump really necessary? You could have just levitated over there, but I guess it could be more, I don't know, dramatic. And they get the crystal look again.
Best crystalline ever! For a pony who isn't great at magic, you did pretty well.
Indeed. I'm glad to see you found a way to share your unique gift, Sunburst. You may be more of a wizard than you think.
Except what I said.
You would not believe the crazy way
Hey, it's the parents.
train came out of nowhere.
But it was all
I think
worth
that's
to
their.
see this
Yep.
peaceful little angel. Aw,
That is
so
the parents,
sweet.
right? Yeah, it
Come
is.
to your grandmare.
I just had to think, what do they look like?
Yeah, peaceful now, anyway.
I suppose
Mhm.
that smell really did the trick.
Yeah, seems like the spell worked.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he takes his role as Crystaller seriously.
Well, what's the
Something
Crystaller
tells me
do
the baby
now-
will need a pony
now
like
that-
him to look to for magical advice.
Now that the crystalline has been done, what's the
Aren't we gonna name the poor
what's
little
the
dear, or
point
are
of
we
the
gonna spend
crystal
entire
crystaller
visit just
now?
calling her the baby?
I mean, is it the baby
We're
fine?
thinking Flurry Heart.
You know,
Flurry
remember the
hard.
occasion.
Goodness, how could any pony forget?
How's that to remember the occasion?
Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big important wizard, whether you like it or not.
I think I get why that name works now. Just thinking about the episode.
Big responsibility.
I can't
I'll talk about the
think of
baby's
anyone
name
more
after this
satisfied.
episode.
Just promise you'll stay in
At least
touch?
my thought of why
I'd ever lose
that
touch
name
with my old
is to remember the occasion.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Started
I mean-
to rekindle their friendship.
No thanks to me. I know a lot happened. I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
It probably got a little better if you were there.
I know she needed to be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You know, I never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
Yeah, Sunburst is not bad. Okay. Yeah, that was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was. I mean, it's definitely going to be the highest ranking episode because you can't really top episodes the likes of The Royal Wedding and Twilight's Kingdom, or not Twilight's Kingdom. What was it called? Whatever the season 4 finale. Yeah, Twilight's Kingdom. The weakest one by far of all the entire series is, I mean, it had a good part to it, but would have to been Princess Twilight Sparkle is definitely the weakest of the finales that I've seen so far. Since one, what was good, it was the intro story. 2's Discord was probably my third favorite one, and its finale obviously is the best one. And season 3's Crystalline, or the Crystal Empire was good to introduce a new area. And 4's intro was, like I said, it didn't have any action that I like to see. And then, of course, 5's intro and finale were both really good. It's just so hard to decide where this one goes, but that'll come when I make my tier list of best premieres and finales. So, anyways, as for the name of why the baby's called Flurry Heart, I was just thinking about why he meant by remember the occasion. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just my theory about it. Is with the winds, with like the destroying the heart and having all that wind, the storm coming in. Maybe the flurry part has something to do with like the flurry of the winds and then restoring the heart at the end. So basically, it talks about the near destruction of the Crystal Empire. That's my theory behind it. Just flurry, the winds, the heart. I'm probably wrong, and it's just a random name they picked, but that's my theory behind it. And like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna make a little more right in the episode. Is I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, or I guess later today since it's 2:35, that talking about just my plans for the future. I'll go more into that on the video, but it's basically after what I'm gonna do after this. After My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series is over, what I'm gonna watch after that, how I'm gonna watch it, and well, I guess I can tell you, I'll probably look into the Next Generation series, and if I do watch it, it'll be once a week. But I'll get into that in the video. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.